Hey, so this is going to be my first video on my Harry Potter YouTube account. And I thought, what should I do for first video? And I'm going to have to go with the best day of my life ever. Well, best slash worst. So I went to the Day for the Hallows Part 2 premiere in London. I hadn't arranged to go until like the day before I went. A group of my friends were going, so I just tagged along, booked tickets for the coach, and then went all the way down to London. Yeah, it was fun. We had to queue for wristbands. I think I've got my wristband with me. I don't know. Yes, we had to queue for wristbands, and I think we queued from about 9 o'clock in the morning, maybe actually 8:30 in the morning till about 3 p.m. No idea what my hair's doing. Yeah, till about 3 p.m. Was it about 3? There was like a huge group of people waiting for one of these little things. So this is the Different Hallows Part 2 wristband. Apparently it was different this year because last year you just arrived on the day and started camping, but you had to have a wristband. So we queued for hours for one of these. Really scared that we weren't going to get one, so yeah, that's the wristband. So all that happened, and then we decided to go in a hostel. We'd paid for this hostel, pre-booked this hostel. Got into the hostel, decided we didn't want to stay there anymore, which I was glad about because I wanted to camp out, because I think if we had stayed at the hostel, we would never have got as close as we were, which is right at the barrier, at the day of the premiere. So I'm glad that the hostel was shitty and smelly and full of foreign druggers. I don't know if they're druggers, but they just smelled really bad. It was just a bad hostel, so we got our money back, went to Trafalgar Square, and we started to camp without a tent or blankets or basically anything. It was really fun during the kind of evening night, because they started setting up the big stage and putting the Harry Potter logo at the top and checking all the lights and putting up all the banners and the red carpet, and it was just really good. So it was really fun, it was really exciting, and we were all just sat there and we were talking to people from America and Canada and all over the place. And they'd been there before and they're telling us who they'd met and whose autographs they got, and I was really worried, and I really wanted Emma Watson's autograph. But that didn't happen. Right. I've never, in a single day, experienced more emotions than I did that day. I was happy, I was sad, I was angry, I was frustrated, I was worried, I was nervous, I was wet, I was cold, I was hot, I was sweating. It was just... I cannot even begin to fathom how people do that every single year. Especially afterwards, and after the whole thing had happened, I was just stood there like, I'm never ever doing this ever again. We were at the barrier. A few of my friends had left us before and they'd gone somewhere else because they were too pissed off. And I was really tempted, but I spent loads on the London trip, so I really wasn't going to just give up like that. But yeah, I was really frustrated because I had my book with me and I didn't want to put it in my bag because it was so cramped that I wouldn't have been able to get my book out of my bag again. So I kept it with me. And as you can see now, can you tell all the cover is so crinkly because of the rain. I need to get a new cover for it. But this is what I got them to sign. Take the cover off. I can't remember half the people that I got. I should really have written initials or something down. I can remember this one was my first one. That's Matthew Lewis's, that big one. I have James and Oliver Phelps, Emma Watson's brother, Alex Watson. The composer, we wrote that one. Can't really remember anybody else's. I got Ivana's, Scarlett's, Jessie Caves, David Yates, David Heyman. Who else did I get? I can't remember who I got. Oh, I think that was about it. And I got a few of the kids as well. But I met everybody else except from Dan and Emma, who didn't come down to our side. We were at the left pen in Trafalgar Square, which is like 2 massive pens. It's where the main people were who camped. It was right at the barrier of the left pen, about middle of the red carpet. So basically some of the people would just come to the middle and then they'd just bugger off, and then I'll start from the end and go to the middle and then bugger off. So I'm so happy though, it was such a good day, even though I was just pissed off at Italian people pushing me against the barrier. So yeah, that's kind of my first video of my Harry Potter YouTube. I'm just going to do some videos about Pottermore and just some kind of random Harry Potter videos, I think. So peace out. I hope you enjoyed my video.